Yeah, baby, 4th top ranking ass.
Hell yeah, Xena's been playing this. She got 6th. Sony Computer Entertainment, that sweet, sweet PS1 loading screen.
Yeah, man, I don't know why we have so many PS1 games. I think it's because I didn't have a PS1 growing up, and like this is my chance to dabble in it a little bit. I'm just doing a little dibble dabble.
I think it's also when we were most the prime age for marketing for video games, so we just remember a lot of games of this era because of the ads we saw for them.
There were tons of PlayStation commercials, and a lot of them are weird, and whenever the PS2 came around, David Lynch directed some of them.
Right.
This is Ridge Racer on PS1. It's very bare bones racing game.
Right.
There's like 4 tracks to choose from. You select your car. It's got the little diagram on what you want to do there. What you want to do is do the yellow car. It's the fastest car with the worst handling.
I like the blue one.
But if you don't suck, you'll be okay.
I mean, I'm gonna do bad. But it's gonna be a fun bad, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Yeah, right.
Very
hit
California.
Hit triangle or whatever button corresponds to that. There you go. That switches view.
Oh, gotcha.
And A is go, or X is go, rather.
Yeah, I don't know why I hit the trigger first. That was stupid of me.
What an idiot. Why are there only 2 racers? I'm confused.
I don't know. Position 2 out of 2. What?
Last night when I was playing, I was doing like against 12 other people.
Whoa,
easy. He's gonna spin out, man.
That's pretty good recovery, though. Come on.
Suddenly it feels good, doesn't it? This is a good. I don't know how to describe it, but certain racing games felt squishy.
I know it's me. I know I'm just old.
You're just old and
but
bad.
You're right. Like this does feel correct, quote unquote, when it comes to like responsiveness and stuff.
Right. So
see how bad this is?
I'm going to use an example of an N64 racing game that I don't think we've played on the show before. We should sometime, though. Do you remember Beetle Adventure Racing?
No.
Whenever the Volkswagen came out, well, Volkswagen's not, it didn't just come out.
Whenever they reissued the Volkswagen.
When they reissued the Volkswagen Bug, the Beetle, right? The slug bug. They made a video game for it called Beetle Adventure Racing, and now I regret not playing that instead of Ridge Racer because that game was awesome. However, all of them handled like shit because of course they did. They're just Volkswagen Beetles.
Right, they're not made for high-speed F1 tracks.
And what was weird about it, you raced too slow. You ran out of time.
All right,
we're off to a fucking real killer start here.
Real great start. I used the blue car.
Time is up.
All right, well you.
That's right. The Grim Reaper has come to claim his prize.
All right, so while you pick your course and your car and whatnot, why don't we set up the show so we can talk to what we really want to talk about this week, and the reason our episode is technically a day late.
Right.
Welcome. So we could watch The Boys.
Welcome back to Watson and James Don't Play. My name is Mother's Milk.
And I'm Terror?
Yeah, you're my pet.
Terror.
Because by the way, we're just going to get this out of the way now, is that if...
Yeah, you're going to want to issue spoiler alert here, dog.
If you have not seen the season finale of The Boys, we're going to spoil the entire thing.
We're just going to freely talk about The Boys as a series.
Right. We're not going to dance around anything. We're going to say, here's what happened.
Snape kills Dumbledore.
I have to do this.
Tom Felton's so pissed he doesn't get to be Malfoy again. He's like, why can't I be my own dad?
Yeah, because he can't be anyone else now. He hasn't had much of work anywhere else.
That's what I'm saying. This was his one chance to like get back in the game.
The only cast member from Harry Potter that kind of like had a career afterwards was Daniel Radcliffe. And that's crazy because he was Harry Potter.
Well,
he's in everything else.
Well,
good for him.
He's doing what he wants.
He seems like a nice guy.
And plenty of other, like the guy who played Hagrid passed away. That's not his fault.
What do you think Carl Urban's doing these days now that William Butcher's dead? Oh, there's the first spoiler.
Hopefully he's taking some time and just relaxing, perhaps with the Deep, who is also dead.
He's probably relaxing, counting Mortal Kombat money because he was just Johnny Cage in the new Mortal Kombat.
That's what I'm saying. He's done so much and he's always got so many projects going that I hope that he just is having a good time.
First time I saw him was in Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it just takes over. drifts for you.
First time I saw him was I forget the character's name in Lord of the Rings, but he was in Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
It's shameful that I don't know his character's name.
He pops up in Pitch Black.
That's right, he does, doesn't he?
Remember? He's the long hair again.
Yeah.
He's really good at these. Like,
he should have been Riddick, honestly.
He should really. You think so? I think
No.
he was a really good Dread.
No, that's not true at all.
His Dread was sick.
I take it all back.
Yeah, come on.
I need to apologize directly to Vin Diesel now for besmirching his good name.
On behalf of my family.
On behalf of my family.
And the Coronas.
And 3 to 4 Coronas.
And 3 or 4 Coronas.
The Boys season finale. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. What did you think? Were you on one end or the other? Because it was pretty divisive.
I know it was divisive. I don't really understand
Some
why
of that
it was.
feels manufactured, right?
Yeah, I don't know why it was divisive because I thought it was a really a very acceptable series finale.
Right.
It's hard ending things. It's hard ending shows.
It's hard ending things. It's hard ending things that already have an ending because there's a comic with an ending. But I feel like anybody watching the show who would be comparing it 1-to-1 with the comics would have known a long time ago that's not what they were aiming for.
Right.
So if you were still on board and watching the show going, okay, it's going to do kind of its own thing but go towards similar areas and themes, as far as I'm concerned, just about everybody got about the same type of ending that they did in the comic, right? Was there any big notable exceptions or changes that had people ending up in wildly different places?
We'll walk through the ending of the comic. The ending of the comic is that they're in the White House Oval Office.
Mm-hmm.
We see Billy Butcher approaching Homelander. Homelander has just beheaded the president and said, turns out he's got a brain after all. And I get it. Cut to the door opening up. It's Black Noir. Black Noir is alive in the comic book.
Right.
He takes his mask off. He reveals that he is a clone of Homelander and says, I'm the guy. I put on your little silly suit, and I did all those horrible things.
I do the bad things.
I did the bad thing. That's not to say that Homelander in the comic books is some fucking hero.
Yeah, it's not a frame job.
He's not a frame job. He just did worse things than Homelander, even worse things.
Right.
Eating babies, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
Real shock value, gross stuff.
Right, and loved every minute of it.
Because that's what Garth Ennis writes.
So in the comic, Black Noir tears Homelander to shreds, and then Billy Butcher kills Black Noir. Does the crowbar thing to the forehead. I'm really glad they didn't do that for the show.
Well, I mean,
I think it would have been a slap in the face to all of the actors involved.
I don't think I would have liked an on-screen adaptation with the clone storyline.
No,
Leave that to the Venture Brothers, am I right?
The boys never die.
Right, I've seen clone storylines. It's been done before.
Better.
It's been done better, yes.
So much better.
Another thing that people...
Multiplicity's better.
In the show, Billy Butcher does kill Homelander. They use Kimiko. She possesses Soldier Boy's powers of de-superpowering other soups.
Which took me a minute to get in the show finale.
Right.
I was like, oh, she's dumb now. For a second, I was like, does that just mean it makes everybody dumb if it hits them?
No, it made Sage dumb because
I was like, it took her powers.
That was her power. It was her
yeah.
super intelligence.
Yeah. Yeah, but it just took that extra second to click, and I was like, oh, it'd be hilarious if we go into this finale and like everybody's just dumb.
Right.
Everybody's like the deep level dumb.
I like when Sage was like, all right, Peace, I'm going to Harry Potter World.
Wands up.
And I go, hell yeah, Harry Potter World's awesome. You're going to have a good time.
She probably had my favorite ending. Other than Starlight wondering, like, wait, why did they just kill him in the ocean when the Deep died?
Oh, I'm sure she's really confused about that. She's like, wait, what? Why did all the fish kill him? Why did all the fish kill Aquaman?
Because you have to remember, even though he hears it and we experience it as talking to these animals, like, out loud.
Right.
She wouldn't be able to hear them saying that stuff to him.
She wouldn't be able to hear anything because fish don't really make a whole lot of noise.
They're not like parrots where they can duplicate human speech.
Beyond fish go blub blub.
It's just a narrative device so you understand that he can communicate with them.
Sam Jackson's like, come on, get in the water. It'll be awesome. Come on, Kevin. You piece of shit.
Kevin, stop being a cunt, mate.
We know it was you, Kevin.
We know. But it wasn't him. Right? Wasn't it Black Noir?
It was Black. No. I don't know.
He advocated for the pipeline, but
right.
the pipeline was purposefully sabotaged by Black Noir because at that point they were beefing, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
But they know it was you. Like, this is all about you.
We know it was you. You were the guy that didn't fight for us.
You helped get the pipeline built. It's your beef with this guy that got it destroyed. Like, they are pissed at him for good reason.
Right. Am I just doing the same track over and over again?
Maybe.
Because I'm doing the more difficult one now. I don't know. I'm not paying attention. This is just something for us to do while we talk about the boys, honestly.
That's kind of what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all this is. This is just something for us to
and we have
pass the time with.
Yellow does go faster for some reason.
Yellow goes faster. Yellow's fast. Yellow has really shitty handling.
Let that be a lesson. Yellow goes faster.
Everybody knows that. No, I thought that I had heard people that saw the boys series finale ahead of time and said, "This is the worst ending to a show I've ever seen."
Break.
And I go, "You have never seen the ending of Game of Thrones because that was one of the worst endings to a show I had ever seen." And I'm not trying to be facetious or anything. I'm really trying to. I watched the Game of Thrones series finale with an open mind, and I said, "No, this is fucking horrible.
I did not
This
watch
is hot
it
garbage."
because I did not watch Game of Thrones, but from what I understand, the hate was well deserved,
Yeah.
and I believe that.
None of the characters in the series finale of The Boys did anything that was quote unquote out of character.
That's what I'm saying. Even though,
This is tricky. Holy shit.
they weren't on the Empire State Building when Huey kills Butcher. And
Okay,
They
yeah.
didn't have the exact same dialogue. It still left you in the same emotional place.
Right.
I heard still ends with Butcher dying at Huey's hand.
I heard some people saying that Homelander, after he loses his powers, he's too pathetic. And I'm like, have you been watching a different show?
He's been pathetic since day one.
He's always been pathetic.
Hello.
Season 1, Stillwell's like, lay your head on my lap. I'm going to breastfeed a grown man. That's fucking pathetic.
Yeah.
It's illustrating that he's just a fucking weird man child.
They wanted to idolize him so bad.
I think that's what it is.
So bad.
They went into it and they're like, we're going to...
How could they not? He's funny. He's handsome. He's got powers. He's basically the main character. One of the main characters,
Right.
And if you think guys who like Billy Joel are kind of losers, soy boy cucks, then yeah, his enemy by definition would be your hero. And, I'm talking about Huey.
Billy Joel is a goddamn legend, and I will not...
The amount of Billy Joel drops in that show is phenomenal.
I will not have anyone... I was really hoping for a Billy Joel cameo. I will not have anyone besmirching the good name of Billy Joel. You know why? Because he is one of my bald heroes.
But do you see how it all swirls together?
Yeah, a little.
About how people would... Douchey guys. The same people who misinterpreted Fight Club. The same people who take the wrong lesson out of Rage Against the Machine songs.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? Who think that Star Wars was genuinely about the U.S. Empire. Or whatever.
Right.
Like, it's so stupid.
It is stupid. You're right. It's very dumb.
It's so stupid. So, yeah. Of course people are pissed about the boys. And of course people take the wrong lesson from Homelander because satire always has that outcome. It just does. There's always a percentage of the population, often whom overlaps with who the satire is about, who doesn't quite get it. They're too close to it.
Right.
They're just too close to it.
No, but I liked it. I'll watch the whole series again.
That being said, Garth Ennis isn't that smart.
But that's the thing about Game of Thrones is that whenever the Game of Thrones series finale happened, it was so bad that it tainted the series for me. I've never seen any episode from Game of Thrones ever again. I will happily watch The Boys again. Even though the show probably should have ended at season 3. It felt like it was going to end at the end of season 3. It didn't. Season 4, it felt like it was kind of long-winded and unnecessary.
Winding,
yes. I'm really glad that they decided with season 5, they're like, we got to wrap this up. Because it should have wrapped up a couple seasons ago. That part I'll agree with, but I liked how it wrapped up. I'm not upset with anything that happened in the show. I thought it was fucking hilarious that Homelander is on his knees, not only begging for his life, but how he's begging for his life.
Oh, please suck your dick, please.
Well, and that's where you really feel the we made him too pathetic. It's like, no,
we
had to do this.
Right.
We had to make him as pathetic as possible.
And the reason the character Billy Butcher was like, I'm not going to torment this guy. He is fucking pathetic. I'm going to put him down like a sick dog.
Yeah. Well,
I'm going to put him down.
Gotta.
Just like what Stan Edgar said earlier in the series when he's like, Homelander is bad product.
Yeah.
He was. He was bad product.
Defective. From the beginning.
And we really fucked up.
Yes, that's scientists and the company's fault and all that, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's some of the larger themes. But if you're just looking at the character, yeah, that's all there is to it.
Right.
He's irredeemable. Sorry. He's not your hero.
I saw some people saying that I really wish they would have just left Homelander alive and forced him to be a human. And I think to myself, and I go, I don't think he would have allowed himself to just be a person.
He would have killed himself within the first week.
100%.
He's a coward. That's the whole point.
Right. So, no, like I said, it was putting down
He
an
needed
animal.
to experience absolute terror because for the first time in his life, he's vulnerable.
Right.
I think it was important for him to experience that and beg for his life to make him that pathetic. But then, yeah, you gotta end it. You gotta kill him. It's never gonna get any quote-unquote more justice for all the shitty things he's done.
Right. I think people were a little upset with how. So let's move on from the Homelander death scene.
Yeah.
That happened midway through the episode. I'm like, all right, well,
yeah.
It's 30 minutes in and they offed Homelander. I'm like, so there's some other stuff that's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's like Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
And I think people forget.
You got to do like 5 endings.
I think people forget that The Boys is not about Homelander. The
It's
Boys
not
is
the Homelander show.
No, The Boys was about The Boys.
As cheeky as the marketing campaign and the social media interns running the accounts on Instagram and TikTok, you know,
Right.
as much as they used the Homelander violin sound effect on TikTok,
Which is a great sound effect.
technically the main character's Huey.
Technically, you're right. Yes. So they're like, all right, well, we got to wrap up Huey's story because that's who this show is about. It's about Huey. It's about Huey and the boys. So Billy Butcher gets, he goes up to Ryan, Homelander's son, and says, all right, we're going to get a fresh start now. He says, oi, Ryan.
Oi, Ryan.
Oi, oi, aye. Like they're fucking.
Off your dad.
Oh, we're going to be a right family now. And like he wasn't Australian in the show, and I'm like, yeah, but he's Australian for real. So that's what we're going with. And I can't really do a very good Cockney accent.
He's awesome for real is what he is.
He's fucking cool. Cool as hell. Ryan says, Billy, you're a bad person too.
You're also shit.
Right. You're also a horrible human being. I don't want to be with you.
Which is basically the point of the comics. Garth Ennis, like I said, not that fucking smart, but like he also knows that like he's writing characters who are all flawed to the point of being bad, basically.
Right.
With the exception of like 1 or 2 characters who are almost all good. You know.
But we do know after that, they're like, yeah, but Billy loves his dog. He takes really good care of Terror.
You gotta take that beat to show his human side.
Right.
And his vulnerability.
So he goes into his bedroom and he says, well, Terror, it's just me and you now.
And once they wrap up that loose end of like, well, now he truly has nothing, you gotta know, even if you haven't read the comic, it's going towards his death.
I want to say that in the comic, Homelander kills Terror. I'm really glad they didn't do that in the show. I think that would have been too much. It would have been a little too over the top.
Right, Anthony Starr's fun as Homelander in the show. That's not fun.
No, killing a dog's not fun. Terror dies of old age in the show.
Yeah.
I ran out of time. Shit.
See?
Finally happened to me.
It's
All right.
hard, isn't it?
I'm gonna beat this level.
You got it.
I just want to finish it.
I'm proud of you.
I think I need a slower car with a little better handling.
Oh, maybe you're getting
Yeah. I'm getting a little too excited over here.
Oh.
Like I just want to go fast. I want to go fast. Let's do better handling, lower acceleration on the TikTok track.
Sure.
So Terror dies. He gets the virus out, the little vial virus, and he's like,
Oi, time to end this thing.
"Oh, I'm gonna kill everybody. Oh, I."
When's the last time you saw Mary Poppins?
Been a while.
I'm gonna ask you to try to summon Dick Van Dyke in your head
No, I refuse.
as a Cockney accent.
Dick's gonna
touchstone.
live another 50 years. We could get him on the show.
Probably.
I'll talk to our producer and see if we can get Dick Van Dyke on the show. I think
Yeah.
he'd be down.
Who's our producer? Metro Boomin.
You're the producer. So go ahead and call Dick Van Dyke. I know you have his number.
Sure.
You piece of shit. You've been keeping it from me all this time.
Oh, Richie? Richie Van Dyke?
Richie Van Dyke. We go way back.
That's what we call him.
We're tight.
Yeah.
God damn, this is tough. Is this the first track again? It's just...
I...
This handles a little too well.
Oh,
it's like instant turning.
Overcorrecting.
Yeah, I gotta like just...
You gotta
can just hold the gas down and turn. And just don't let up on the gas. Okay, that was... I don't know what I was thinking there.
A little overcorrection.
I'm getting distracted here.
Yeah,
I'm
you
getting
got
distracted.
this.
So we get to the virus, and he's like, all right, I'm going to kill everyone. So he goes to Vought. He says, I'm going to put the virus in the sprinkler system. He's like, it was Frenchie's idea.
And that's just all superheroes dead if he
Right.
does that.
He's like, as soon as they clock in, we're going to poison 90 of the superheroes. The virus is going to be worldwide in, a matter of days. All of the superheroes are going to be dead.
2 days.
And Huey's like, that's great, but also that's genocide. We're not going to do... I can't allow that to happen.
Hey, so the girl I'm banging, she's kind of a superhero?
Kind of a superhero. And like...
I'm like, you killed the bad one.
Right.
You know?
But the idea is that it's only a matter of time till Vought puts in another bad
He's
one.
not wrong.
He's also not wrong about that. There will be another Homelander. There's always another bad guy.
We already seen at that point that they reinstalled the old CEO.
Right.
Because you see the news clip of that. And it's like, yeah, Vaught's going to go back to basically business as usual with some other asshole they can control.
And there's a bunch of them.
Like, maybe they can control the next one. It's sort of, you know what? I bring everything back to like a couple of different franchises, but I'm going to say it. It's a little bit like the plan of the Bene Gesserits in Dune. They think that they can have these like super powered beings that they can just like control to then run as basically the puppet masters.
Right.
You know? And it never works out for them.
It never works out like that.
Time and time again, they're fucked over. Because that's just not the way the world works. Anyway, just wanted to shout out that there's some Dune similarities there in the plans of like birthing superheroes or superpowered beings to run everything.
So Huey, to his credit, is like, I'm going to beat up Billy Butcher. And Billy Butcher's like, you can't fucking take me. I'm way stronger than you. I know how to fight. You don't really know how to fight.
They do that thing where you see him have respect for Huey's punches, where he's like, okay, you can take a punch better than you could at the beginning of the series. You can throw a punch a little better. It happens in the Venture Brothers too, when Brock and Henchman 21 finally fight.
I'll hand it to you. You really can deliver a pretty decent beating.
There's that kind of respect moment, It's nice.
Squirrel and tires. He's so fast. Yellow Man, he's so fast. Yellow Man.
How do I look, Yellow Man?
He's so fucking fast.
But yeah, Butcher dies.
He does.
He gets shot.
He's staring at Huey, and Huey just reminds him so much as Lenny, his little brother that died.
Yeah.
And he can't fucking do it. And he starts to let off the trigger to trigger the sprinkler system, right?
I mean,
but he would have done it.
I think he's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it.
I think he's gonna do it.
And
After
Huey did too.
everything, he's gonna do it.
Huey popped him twice.
Because we had already seen Terror die. He has nothing to live for. What in Butcher's life is there? Nothing.
And right before he dies, he says, I don't know what to do. And Huey says, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah. It's finally the guy who only had one mission in life, to kill Homelander / superheroes in general, no longer has mission. So he's completely lost. He literally doesn't know what to do.
Right.
That's not bad writing. That's a good ending to your show. I don't care what people tell you. That's solid.
Oh, we won.
Right?
We won.
I'm so proud of you. But.
Got it. Now some parents gonna see on the... Yeah, baby, 4th top ranking ass.
Hell yeah, Xena's been playing this. She got 6th.
Are there more tracks? Is it just 4 tracks? That's it. So
Dude,
what happens if you win all 4 tracks?
You win.
You win. What do I win? You win. But I rented this for 5 days. Win better.
Are you doing a different course this time?
I'm doing a different course this time. I'm going to go...
Do a different car.
We're going to do blue car.
I liked the blue car.
I like the blue car.
I liked it. You may not.
I don't care what anyone else liked. I liked it.
Yeah.
I bet this game's awesome in the arcade.
It does have a real California cruising vibe to it.
Now there's a good racing game that is responsive as shit.
Cruising 66. There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah, man. Cruising USA, that's top of the heap.
That's the gold standard.
Yeah.
Of arcade. Oh, that and Star Wars Episode 1 pod racing from the arcade form.
Absolutely.
That one's so sick.
I think I need to circle back real quick and just remind everyone that I'm not recommending you play Beetle Adventure Racing. That game fucking sucks. Because you go to pick your car, and it's, what do you want to drive? You want to drive a Volkswagen Beetle? Or, perhaps, a Volkswagen Beetle. Maybe.
I'm going to play it.
Even a bug. Go ahead and play it.
I'm gonna play it.
Give it a shot. We're going to play it next week on the show now. Just so I can show everyone how fucking stupid that game is.
Need for Speed. I used to have the setup where you had the little steering wheel and the pedals.
Right.
And I played Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
I was encouraged at a young age to, like, fight the power. Because Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit, I was like, oh, wait, this is the one where you get to run from the cops? What do you do in the first two? You race?
Yeah.
Well, that's fucking stupid. I want to run from the cops.
It's technically like illegal street racing.
Yeah, man.
Hence, running from the cops.
You go, 75 through the 35-mile-per-hour zone. You see the flashing blue lights behind you. You're like, hell yeah.
The Nicolas Cage version of Gone in 60 Seconds had already come out, so we were all feeling like hot rods.
You said Nicolas Cage version? Is there a different version?
Yeah, Gone in 60 Seconds is a remake.
I didn't know that. Really?
Of a movie called Gone in 60 Seconds.
Starring?
I don't remember.
Oh, interesting.
I
didn't know that. I thought that was
I
thought that was an original Nick Cage movie.
No, that was just like a generic reboot. Kind of like Rollerball and, Death Race 2000 and stuff like that.
So now the boys are over. What's the next show we got to watch?
I'm doing a rewatch right now of Silicon Valley.
Okay. It's pretty funny.
It's fun.
Remember some bits and pieces from that show. I'm not killing it in this race. The blue car was not the right choice.
Brother.
It's a shittier yellow car.
There are so many like race car drivers and stuff in that movie, the original movie, and no one we would know by name.
David Carradine had the rope wrapped around his neck and his dick at the same time.
But yeah, here's the poster for it. Gone in 60 seconds.
I can't look at anything.
Gone in 60 seconds, Todd.
Okay, that's pretty fucking cool.
Told you it existed.
It's pretty fucking dope.
1974 cult classic independent action film.
How does that even work though? How long does that rope have to be? Like, what were you thinking? What do you think was going to happen, David?
David, no.
David, no. You went too far.
Wow, it made $40 million. The Nicolas Cage version.
Trying to think of. Speaking of Nick Cage, there's a new Prime show coming out where he plays Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Noir, available in true hue, color, or black and white.
True hue? Oh, Huey.
No, they're doing that thing where they're like,
we're not doing boys anymore.
Glorious extra color, that kind of thing. You know?
All right. Glorious extra color.
That's also a Venture Brothers joke. But those types of presentations that they would put in front of like movies and stuff.
Yeah.
For like Technicolor or Panavision.
I do. I remember it well. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, don't patronize me.
I know.
You piece of shit.
You piece of shit. You fucking sit.
So yeah,
I'm
I'm in season 3 of Silicon Valley. What do you got on the horizon? You know what I think you should do?
I'm approaching 1,000 hours in Baldur's Gate 3. I think I'm gonna double down and go for 2.
I think I'm gonna play Baldur's Gate 3.
I think I'm gonna keep playing Baldur's. I try to play other stuff. Nothing is good. Nothing is good. I hate everything.
You know what I kind of want to play? I'm gonna wait a couple months for it to come down in price, but the Lego Batman game just came out.
All right, yeah, maybe.
That one looks pretty fun.
Oi, Lego Batman! Oi!
It looks like a proper Batman game.
All day at work.
Oi.
It was oi.
All day.
Oi.
All day.
All day. Diabolical. A lot of that.
If you do this too much at home, you're going to end up divorced, bro. I'm just warning you now. Be careful.
I'm only doing it for a half hour every week. That's it.
Yeah. That's all we're allowed.
I'm allowed a half hour of silliness. Before and after the half hour, I'm not allowed to speak. And I don't, I get that.
And honestly,
I'm on board with that.
I think at this point, I think it's a good idea to be like Sister Sage and just peace out and go get some Taco Bell.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, we're gonna finish this race up, and we'll see you next time.
Enjoy.